People often criticize Apple for the improvements and design changes they introduce to new iPhone models. While in general this is true, when it comes to new iPhone models, there's often not a significant difference between the current iPhone and the newly introduced one. Remember the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 7? Both phones looked identical. The major change was the transition from a physically mechanical button to a haptic sensitive one, along with the removal of the headphone jack, which by the way sparked a huge uproar within the tech community. And Apple's decisions haven't only upset the community in that regard. Consider the removal of the charging brick and earbuds to slim down the iPhone box, the gradual increase in the prices of the iPhone and Apple Watch, and much more. However, returning to my point, the lack of significant design changes in the iPhone over the years is nothing new. Many well-known brands follow a similar approach when it comes to enhancing their products. Let's take, for example, a look to the Mercedes A-Class. When comparing the 2018 model and the 2023 model, the changes are quite minimal. For instance, Mercedes tweaked the steering wheel a bit, made some improvements on the driver assistance tech, such as the lane keeping system, removed the trackpad, and some other changes. But other than that, the design is unchanged. The same holds true for the transition between the iPhone 6 and 7 and iPhone 7 and 8. Of course, if you were to place the Mercedes A-Class 2012 model and the 2023 model side by side, you would notice a substantial difference. But that's primarily due to the significant time gap between the two models. And this principle also applies to the iPhone. Placing the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13 next to each other may not reveal a noticeable difference. However, comparing an iPhone 14 Pro Max to an iPhone 6 would highlight the remarkable improvements the iPhone has undergone over the years. But another reason why the iPhone doesn't seem to change much is because of something called consistency. And no, I'm not talking about consistency when it comes to being productive. Apple, from its inception, has placed an extraordinary emphasis on the user experience. Their commitment to consistency is evident in various facets of their product lineup, especially the iPhone. And with consistency comes also familiarity. Every time a person upgrades their iPhone, they bring with them expectations based on their previous device. By ensuring that the iPhone offers a familiar experience, Apple reduces the learning curve. Let's take, for example, the user interface of the iPhone's camera app. This interface has been unchanged for years, and Apple doesn't seem to change it anytime soon. Reason for this is because the average iPhone user is familiar with its functionality, and this familiarity is comforting for many users and allows for a seamless transition between devices. But consistency adds also in its intuitiveness. When buttons, icons, and gestures remain consistent across iterations, users can operate their device almost instinctively. They don't have to spend time relearning basic functionalities, making the device more user-friendly. And by providing a consistent experience, Apple fosters trust among its user base. Users know what they are getting with each new device. This predictability builds loyalty as users feel that the brand understands and respects their preferences and needs. But Apple consistency in design plays also a significant role in its brand identity. The distinct shape of the iPhone, the layout of the iOS, and even the packaging are instantly recognizable. This consistent visual language strengthens Apple brand identity, setting it apart in a competitive market. In essence, Apple's consistency isn't just a design choice. It's a strategic move that caters to user comfort, brand strength, and market stability. This dedication to a consistent user experience is one of the reasons Apple has managed to maintain its position at the forefront of the tech industry for so many years. But reliability is also a major factor when it comes to remarkable changes in iPhones in a short period of time. Apple's reputation is built not just on its innovative products, but also on the reliability and longevity of these products. This delicate balance between pioneering new designs and ensuring that each product maintains the expected standard of excellence is at the heart of Apple's approach. And that brings us to trust in the brand. Every time a consumer purchases an Apple product, there's an implicit trust that the product will work seamlessly and last for a reasonable period. This trust has been cultivated over years of delivering reliable products. Aiming for radical innovations may jeopardize this trust if the product fails to meet the expected standards. The iPhone 15 Pro's titanium shift is a perfect example for this point. It's now becoming a focal point of discussion among tech enthusiasts and consumers alike. Apple's shift to titanium was portrayed as a statement to their dedication to enhancing durability and reliability. This transition was particularly intriguing, as titanium is renowned for its strength-to-weight ratio, making it an ideal choice for a device that combines lightweight design with the expectation of robustness. However, while the move to titanium might have appeared as an innovative leap on the surface, the real-world application painted a different picture. Users and reviewers quickly found that the iPhone 15 Pro did not live up to its durability promises. Several durability tests shared online showcased the device's vulnerability. Contrary to expectations, the titanium chassis did not significantly strengthen the phone. Many reported the iPhone 15 Pro was not as resilient as Apple had assured. Such feedback underscores the challenges tech companies face when introducing new material or design concepts. While on paper, certain decisions might seem groundbreaking, the particular application and user experience can sometimes reveal unforeseen shortcomings. It serves as a reminder that innovation, while essential, must always be balanced with thorough real-world testing to ensure a product truly meets user expectations. So in conclusion, while Apple can allocate more resources to coming up with new ideas to improve the iPhone year after year, that's a very challenging endeavor. It's not easy to come up with a new design every single year and still excel in this process.